And from the LA Westside chapter of the National Women's Political Caucus, we welcome Barbie Applequist.
Good morning. I am Barbie Applequist, and I have served on the board of the National Women's Political Caucus at Los Angeles Westside since 2014. Thank you to the Mayor Pro Tem and the Councilwoman and the City of West Hollywood for organizing this very important conference. As my fellow NWPC leader mentioned, we are a multi-partisan, grassroots membership organization dedicated to identifying, recruiting, and supporting pro-choice women running for local and state elected or appointed office. Our current chapter, the LA Westside chapter, focuses on these pro-choice women from Los Angeles, West Hollywood, Beverly Hills, Culver City, Santa Monica, and Malibu. Within our region, our LA Westside chapter endorses women running for city council, school board, and other local boards and offices. We also provide support for these state and citywide endorsed candidates. I am here to officially share our local chapter support of the City of West Hollywood's ordinance. The City of West Hollywood is America's first pro-choice city, and its denouncing of the restrictive, unconstitutional, anti-choice legislation that is sweeping across the state legislatures. This ordinance needs to be supported by other cities within LA County. This is personal. I was born and raised on military bases, from Fort Gordon, Georgia, to Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. My childhood friends now risk a lack of proper medical care or jail time merely because of where they live. Most Americans agree that the decision to terminate a pregnancy is for the woman to decide. A woman should be able to obtain a medical or surgical abortion, especially to save her life, or in a case of rape or incest. However, we have seen too many legislators have become gynecologists, psychologists, and pediatricians almost overnight, declaring when life begins without looking at any data. Too many lawmakers have decided they are medical experts with lifetime sentences for real doctors who perform a medical procedure or the women who terminate a pregnancy. These restrictive abortion bans punishing women and doctors is unconscionable. Who we elect matters, from city council and school board all the way up to the President of the United States. When we look at those who've passed the laws in these restrictive anti-choice bills, they are overwhelmingly older, white lawmakers who are neither pro-choice nor women. In Alabama, the majority of Republican men who voted for this law won their seats in uncontested elections, regardless if they were incumbents or first-time candidates. As we have seen in California, when our local elected and state leaders are women and pro-choice women, we have more progressive legislation that supports equality, like the expansion of paid family leave and early childhood education, or the end of the tampon tax. It is important to note that yes, a woman did sign the bill into law, and other women have drafted many of these anti-choice bills. We must remember that not all women are pro-choice. Too often, party trumps what is right for your constituents. Our elected officials must see every person as an equal member in our community, whether you are straight, gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex, cis female, cis male, born in this country, or a dreamer. I am raising my daughter to know that women's rights are human rights. And every single person deserves safe and affordable reproductive health care. I am proud to be part of an organization that supports leaders like the Mayor Pro Tem and the Councilwoman who recognize this truth. And this is why our local chapter of the National Women's Political Caucus stands with the City of West Hollywood to denounce Georgia's HB 481, Alabama's HB 314, similar legislation in Missouri, Ohio, Mississippi, Kentucky, and Louisiana, and legislation introduced in Illinois, Michigan, Minnesota, New York, South Carolina, West Virginia, and Texas. I ask the other cities in Los Angeles County to follow West Hollywood's leadership. Stop the abortion bans. Support women. Support reproductive health care. Thank you.